be filming this whole segment within 2 days because first off I'm going to be filming the rest of this day, and then I'm going to be spending a lot of time grinding, hopefully trying to get my second style. So there's going to be that, and then I'm going to be continuing on to a good stopping point for 20 minutes afterwards. And this guy's saying, oh, security's stronger. Have you seen any bad guys? Nope, it's just because of me. This guy says he saw a thug leaving the square. Well then, that kind of narrows it down. If he was leaving here, that means he either used that, but since we haven't seen anybody over there, then we can talk to this guy, and the right warp leads to Netopia 3. Well, we haven't been there, so let's check. It couldn't hurt. And yeah, you get a pretty small part of Netopia 3 right for now, but what you're supposed to do is go down there, but I always go down here because there's a free HP memory, HiCannon D. If I didn't already have them, then I would have enjoyed that. I wonder how I can do this. Oh, dang it, didn't work. I was expecting the pointy thing to cause it to go off. There's at least one of them. I hate these things, they're just so annoying in this game. That's why I was glad that they were nerfed in this following game. And, alright, just need to get rid of this guy. Now the question is, can I hit him? Because he's going to be moving very fast. Not quite as fast as he could be, though. No, still haven't gotten a J. I would love to get a J. That would allow me to do another program advance that I've actually used in my real-life game. It's very good for another early program advance. We could talk to these guys, but I want to try and get a Ratton1 real quick. Ratton1 J. Hold on, you know what I'm going to do. While I'm grinding, I might as well start doing this, showing off the battles in case I get a rare chip. I might get a CrosBomb J from this. No. Alright, then this is probably a good place. Let's say I'm surprised I actually hit something. I'm surprised I got hit. And I'll just get rid of you. And yep, there we go, Ratton1 J. Alright, now let's start replacing some things in here. Give me 1 second. Got rid of one Bubbler V, and as well as the 2 SonicWaves for the Ratton1 IJK. I just kid. Alright, so let's save and talk to this guy. Yep, he has our passport. So he's trying to delete us now, but I say we can take him. Alright, well, there's one program advance I could do, but I'm gonna do it separately so I can get more damage for all these guys. That was one thing I wanted to do real quick. Alright, just need to ow. Lovely. Don't worry about the hardhead 2s. They're just, well, they're not special enemies. They actually do appear in random virus encounters, but they aren't enemies that give you new chips. There's only one version of Cannonball, thank goodness. Well, that was annoying. So close and yet not so close. Yeah, that makes sense. Why am I doing this? I'm just acting stupid. Alright, all I need to do is make sure I don't get hit. Yeah, sometimes there's also a weird glitch where it looks like the thing's gonna fly off screen, but then it turns out it doesn't fly off screen. And you really just can't follow its arc, which is really mean. There, you want some more? How about that? Now give it back. So, we bully him out of giving us back our passport, and he just kinda leaves. Hooray! So he just says, let's go back to our gym. But first I'd like to talk to this guy. I didn't know it was your passport, it wasn't my fault. Why'd you want to buy a passport in the first place? Now the thing is, I don't really have a guard asterisk from what I remember. Nope, no guard asterisk. However, there is an interesting little side quest that you can do to get some free guard asterisks. Talk to this, obviously not drunk guy. Turns out that, duh, they aren't rare in Electopia. Any Electropian church should have one. Now, I seem to remember a certain somebody with a camera. And when you have a camera, you're almost always a tourist. So, let's just go over and talk to her right now. Yeah, she's got loads of them. So, she gives us 30 guard asterisk chips. And she's still got over 1,000. That's just about how your folder should look if you've been finding enough of those Mentars and not doing well at them. So, we can give him one and still have 29 left over. That's definitely some chip trader fodder. Alright, so this is... So you have to give the guard asterisk so that you can... So he'll tell you about your battle chips. Turns out Millionaire bought them. And she's rich, so you can imagine where she is. Well, that just about narrows it down to one place. They're obviously not a millionaire. Yep, she is Mrs. Millions. Hold on. In this segment, it's going to be this thing with all this pausing. Turns out it wasn't needed. Oh well. So, she has some pretty funny lines. If you just say you're pretty, she's like, I'm tired of false flattery. If you say spare some change, she'll be like, if you can give me a good cause. Can you give me a good cause? No, boring. So what you want to say is give me my chips, and... Listen, she paid $500,000 or Zenny for it. That's just crazy. So she's deciding to do... She wants us to fight Snake, but I hate Snake Man. So yeah, we have to challenge her to a net battle as well. I hate Snake Man for the reason that he is a wimp. He has a... Well, you'll see in about 2 seconds. Yeah, he'll hide in his pod infinitely until you get off of his row. That's just wrong. Cheap, whatever you want to call it. Then I figured out a strategy for her. Because if you stay out of her row, then eventually she'll start attacking, and that's not good at all. So an easy strategy to do is just fake her out. Just stay on her row so that you can deal with her snakes easily. And then whenever she pops out for 2 seconds, attack her like heck. Oh, why is that snake in the way? Yeah, this is the machine gun thing. She's not using it long, and she's not hiding immediately like she does in much later fights. Trust me, I hate the fact that she hides immediately in much later fights. Can't wait to do more grind. Oh yeah, she can also do that occasionally. Kinda mean. Oh, I could show off a program advance, but it wouldn't do any good because the Rattons would just go through the empty panels and it would not end at all what I would want it to end. And the machine guns, which thankfully don't do a lot of damage, but it's still a problem. Hate this battle. There's only one other battle that would come close to it when it comes to being cheap. And trust me, I'm gonna make it known whenever we get to that fight. hate both those fights with everything I have. This fight's going on too long because she doesn't want to actually, you know, stand out. But oh well, she's gone. Done. Don't ever have to worry about her again except for the refights. So, yeah, she takes pleasure in losing. Well, if she takes pleasure in battling, she must be very bored all the time. So she gives us our chip as well as a few other things. So we have all of our chips, we have our code, and 10,000 zenny. Dang, she's very generous. And yeah, we finally got everything back. Hooray! Now let's jack into her purse. Come on, you knew you had to jack into it. I mean, what don't you jack into in this game? And as you might guess, it's snake themed with a long, winding pathway. As well as for some reason, broken panels. That was a can devil. Its thing is it shoots out fire columns, as well as has a candle in the back that heals itself automatically when it takes damage. And if you get rid of the candle, you don't have to worry too much about it healing. Wood plus 40 asterisk. That's actually pretty good considering Snake Man is actually wood element, which I think is actually kind of odd. But you know, actually. Alright, I think I have an idea of what to do. Get rid of this guy like heck. Turn invisible. Shoot so I don't get hurt. And those invis 2s do not last as long as I was hoping. Shoot. And wait a little bit more. Shoot. There we go. I might get a chip. No. That's why I want to do some grinding, because the chips don't seem to want to get into my possession. They just want to kind of stay. Alright, so cold punch. Now if that doesn't give me his chip, I'll be surprised. I am surprised. Guess it's because I moved too much. And welcome to Notopia 3. This is actually the rest of the area we can explore. So I'll do a little bit of exploration, mostly because there's an HP memory. Wait. I think I went the wrong way for the HP memory. Wow, I'm thinking. Alright, so get rid of you. Oh, darn it. I wasn't fast. Thankfully, these empty panels can be used more to your advantage. Die. Guess my max HP is 400. I was expecting it to be a lot higher. Okay, now if I don't get custom style with how often I add chips and do these combos, I'll be amazed. Of course, I was amazed I didn't get it the first time, but that's in the past. I hate these things. They never stand still. They're all jumpy. Die. Stay dead. Never come back to life. Yeah, I'm in the wrong area. I'll explore this later. Fought these guys whenever I was still trying to grind for the Ratton1 guy. Oh hey, CrosBomb! Yay! Save. I just realized I have 30,000 zenny now. Not a bad amount to have at this point in the game. Beyond here is the dark side of the cyberworld internet. They closed down the internet. That's sad. People are always like, where's the internet? And then there's some people that's like, oh, the internet is just right over a couple blocks down. Come on, get in the same row. hate these guys. I'm just leaving. Alright, so you can't really do much from her purse on Nutopia, unless you want to explore a little bit, but I'm not really one to want to do that, so I'll just leave for now. And the day is technically over. You can just go back to your bed and sleep. But I'm gonna have to do some major grinding to get a lot of good chips, as well as continue raising my battle number so that I can actually get a style change that I can use. So, alright. Guess you'll see me soon, in about 2 seconds after I show off all the chips I get in my grinding session. Yay, free money. Oh yeah. This is the main reason I wanted to have an unlocker chip, was because this gives you the ElecSwrd asterisk, which is a very, very good chip if you're a fan of swords like I was. So, yeah.